then pause me and watch my stream. Little Garage, remember that. Alright, Aaron Judge is. What do you mean? I am. No, I'm live. Yeah, so when I'm live, you can just watch it while I'm live. Diddy. Right there. And Gary Sanchez is second, and Diddy is third. Alright, search up my YouTube channel. Does it say that I'm live? Click on that. What do you see on the screen?
Matinee baseball. Now in the box, Jeff McNeil. He will lead this one off
Leading
today.
Off the afternoon for the
Ready with the first pitch.
The
Here
right
it comes.
fielder, number 6.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The next 0-2. Fouled away. Lifted the other way to left center. Hicks on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
As we take another look, you can see the left fielder selling out here, goes up for it, but just can't bring it down. And by the time the center fielder makes it over to help out, the hitter is halfway to third with a nice triple.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Ready with the 0-1. Slider laid off for a ball.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes. The set and the 1-2. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Digging in, Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
for the Yankees, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now. DeGrom. He's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up. Here's Robbie Cano now. In past meetings with Tanaka, comes in with 6 hits in 25 tries. He's taken him deep once. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Tanaka, originally from Japan, of course. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And my spotlight's going to shine down on Gleyber Torres. He mans the second base position unbelievably, but he can also offer his manager some versatility. The bat plays big time as well, and he has a strong arm.
Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The third baseman,
J.D. Davis, the next at bat. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, even though these 2 teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Count still at 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And he gets there as he had a lot of... And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's gone 2 for 6.
Gleyber Torres.
Now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Conforto will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches. Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in now, Aaron Hicks. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Nimmo.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets DH.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Into the second deck and gone. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. 1 down. Settling in now, Jeff McNeil. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. But this will land untouched. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, number 20.
Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
There's ball 4. Stepping in, Michael Conforto. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Michael Conforto.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He's set. Here it comes. And that's high for a ball. 1-0. McNeil on second. Alonso at first. 2 out in the inning. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Here's Cespedes with a drive. That's high and deep to left field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.